Hey, it's Will Hunter here. If you want to learn how to grow and start a digital marketing agency, I'm going to show you in these 11 steps. Pay close attention. It's going to be a lot of fucking value put into this message. Thank you.
Okay, so step number one is deciding the name of your business. I think that deciding the name of your business is very very important. Like when I first started, I had like three names. So the first name was uh digital smart. No, what is it? Dental pick marketing, which was crazy. I got denied by that because I wasn't a dentist. Because it had the word dental in there, and when I went to go legalize my business, that name I couldn't get. And then the second one was Digital Smile Media, and I stuck with that for a while. But then I wanted to transfer to something that's easy to remember, so then I went with xpanther.com, well .co, and I'm sticking with xpanther for the longest. I think that's what I'm gonna do for the long run because I think it's very interesting and it's it can resonate with a lot of things. And I just think that name sticks out very well. So step two, you want to go to GoDaddy. So here it is. You can go right here to GoDaddy. After you decide your business name, make sure that this name that you can get the domain for. So right now, I'm gonna just type in what is it? We're going to do forward thinking marketing. Let's just try this real fast. Now this is real time. I'm not even just that's not scripted at all or anything. Okay, forward thinking marketing. This is I'm gonna do pros. Let's just try pros, whatever. Okay, so it's available. So now I know if I wanted to call my company Forward Thinking Marketing Pros. I see that the domain is available. They're gonna charge you $11.99. After everything's said and done, I keep it kind of simple. It's gonna be actually $12.17. I know it by back of my hand because I got like 100 domains. I just buy them and hold them. So then as I see, look at this. It's like, why is it great? Forward pros, and it's just showing you like the there are high value keywords, and these things can sell for not 1900 and 1800, which you're not going to sell it. But then you see the part where I was saying like deciding your name is very important because marketing and pros is a widely used keyword, and then it uses the .com extension. So once you do that, you go through the GoDaddy process, set your account up, and then you'll go in there and buy the domain. So that way, when people search you in the domain, in the URL bar up here, just as they do with Google, they'll be able to find you, and it'd be really easy. I think that's smart. Like when you really go through and find out exactly the name that you want. So, step three, is getting a logo. Now this is important too. So now when you want to go get your logo, I use a service called Fiverr.com. They got so many different services on here, but I really like it for logo design and like logo animation and stuff like that. So you here at Fiverr.com. You find your you go to logo design. I usually that's what I usually do when I find it. I go over here to sort by, and then when I go to sort by, I go to best selling. Then I find the ones that's best selling. So then we're gonna scroll. We're gonna scroll. So this one right here is $970. You absolutely don't want to have to pay $970 for no logo. You don't really have to. So I see one right here that I really want to pay attention to. This is what I pay attention to when I'm looking for when I'm getting logos. Now, as you see right here, it say 4.9 out of 5 stars, and it got over 1,000 plus like reviews and jobs completed. So then I click on them. So let's click on them and see what they got right here. So they look. Let's see. Okay, I like the logo that they have up front. Just look through their logos, just to see what they've done. That's pretty cool. I like the dog one, the pit bull. That's pit bull moms. I think that's cool. So I just go through here and I just look at it. Like these are some pretty decent designs for starting at $20. Like I can't say you can't get better than this, but right now if you're trying to not just like dwell on time, you can really go in there and find something. So let's just look at this right here where it say because this is like my favorite one, the pit bull mamas. So you see over here it say basic. You got the basic is $20. So now you see that it comes with high res resolution, logo transparency, one initial concept included, 3 days delivery, and 4 revisions. Now I don't go for the basic because it's not enough. It's not exactly what I need. You can get it up and get it done, but then you don't get everything you'll need. So I usually go for the premium, which is probably $40. That's real good price, and it's going to give you everything you need. So you get the logo design with the unlimited revisions, transparent background, and the source file. Source file is so important. I'm going to show you why in a second. So they give you about 2 days delivery time. and unlimited revisions. They give you one initial concept included, the logo transparency, the high resolution, and a source file. Okay, so with the source file, when you look at the source file, they're going to give you this file called a vector AI file. If you don't know what a vector AI file, that is one of the most important files that you will receive from a graphic designer. Reason being is because you can be able to send it to another graphic designer, or if you want to get it printed on shirts, or you want to get it printed on banners or anything like business cards, you can be able to use that vector AI file to change the dimensions of the file. Like if I want to change this from a pit bull and I wanted to put a Rottweiler right there or a Chihuahua, I'd be able to do that with the click of a button, just to find an image and put it there. And I can still hear the same concept of pit bull mamas. I can still have the same concept. So that's important to get that. Once you get the logo, you pay for it, you wait the days, you go through the whole Fiverr process, and then once you receive the logo, then you're good to go. Okay, now step 3. This is the most important step here that you want to pay attention to. I'm just put Google on my home screen so you don't have to look at the logo design all day. So the most important step 4 is decide what vertical and a niche that you want to go into, that you want to work with. So this can be doctors, this can be chiropractors, this can be, plumbers, this can be local restaurants, it can be car dealerships. You want to decide on actually which vertical you want to go into, and then you want to get knowledge. You want to just so let's look at chiropractors, right? Chiropractic services. So then you want to really, really immerse yourself with learning. So now you see what conditions is treated. You want to really teach yourself about these services, because all these are services for something that's with neck pain, repetitive strains. You want to do lower back pain or leg pain, which is sciatic, headaches. You want to really look into that type of stuff. That way you can know what to talk about when you go talk with these with the potential clients. I think that's most important, is really having the knowledge and the background once you go inside the vertical and the niche that you really want to focus on. So once you figure that out, step 5 is decide what type of agency you want to be. So let me show you why this is important, because I'm gonna just show you right here in real time. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna look at different type of marketing agencies. So we're going to do this right here. I'll tell you, I'm going to do this video for y'all in real time. So right here, I love this article. I absolutely love it. So you have different type of different type of agencies that you really, you can focus on. So you got a branding, which is, these firms is widen the marketing scope behind a product or service, and they're focused on your company, specifically on establishing, cultivating, and maintaining a strong public image or your brand for your business in the marketplace. That's a branding agency. If you wanted to just focus on branding just for companies, which is very good because everybody needs branding and brand awareness. You can do direct marketing. These agencies focus on direct response media, which are communications tactics that have built into ways for consumers to respond to you. This includes mail pieces such as letters, postcards, email marketing that drives the consumer to your website, or telephone marketing, in which is trained callers. The phone is predetermined, set to prospective customers. That's another one. I really don't focus on direct marketing. That's nothing I really like to get into. The one I really focus on here is digital marketing and new media. And these companies develop ad campaigns designed for the internet and other digital media. Their tactics may include banner advertising, viral campaigns, email marketing, as well as campaigns and other media such as mobile advertising and video. And this is the hottest one right here, the social media. Everybody wants to get on social media. So this is a real hot one. If you want to get your feet wet really fast, you'll focus on social media. So this is a hot subset of digital marketing agencies. It says these firms focus on using blogs, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Tumblr, and other social medias to communicate with the customers. These agencies monitor social networks regularly. Establishing and maintaining a relationship with the customers and prospects is a priority for them. And this is for e-commerce and stuff like that. As far as being if you want to be an e-commerce marketing agency, you can go for shoppers activation and shoppers marketing. And these agencies offer promotion and marketing strategies and services to engage retail shoppers. They typically use multiple in-store medias and technologies to create programs as long as the entire path of purchase. And then they drive customers with trials, loyalty, and purchase frequency. That's something that a lot of people focus on. I don't really focus on shoppers because that's not my niche. Unless the niche that I'm going for is e-commerce and stuff like that. I won't even touch an e-commerce company. So public relation, aka PR. These firms focus on helping the public understand the company and the products. It says creating a strong image for your company to the outside world is a major focus for them. The tactics can include press release, which I think is so important, events and media talk shows, articles, and columns in the trade publications. These are different, and you got different you got more than this. So you got like you have SEO agencies, you have web design, people just focus on strictly web design. You have different type of agency that you could be. Just find one and really master that one, like really focus on that one after one you want to go for, and then add the additional ones to it, and you'll seem to find yourself growing pretty fast. So let's go step 6. After you figured out everything, now you're ready to get the ball rolling. Okay, now you're going to get your feet wet and go out to the market. So as I said, we're going to look at chiropractors, right? We're going to go look at chiropractic near me. You can search whatever you want to search. So I go through here, and I'm located in Michigan right now. So it's going to show Michigan, show whatever state, and it's going to show whatever city you in, state. You know how Google search works. So you're going to go here. So this one say Taylor Chiropractic. And their name is Nestor Chiropractic. So let's go here. So I look at their website. I look at about them. I see what I can do. It's not a bad website. It's everything always have room for improvement. So always things can be done better. So they obviously doing pretty good SEO wise and stuff like that. So then I look at their services. I look at about them. So let's go to about them. Let's meet the doctor. Dr. David Nestor. So I look at him and I notice what he about. I read about him and educate myself, because I find that, when you don't sound like a robot and you're reaching out to these people, they tend to work with you faster than somebody that just sound like a robot, that just saying the same thing, trying to offer them services and just stuff like that. Give value before anything. Give more value than you can possibly give. Like before you even ask for their services, read about them, highlight some of his big achievements that he went through with, becoming a chiropractor. So they like that type of stuff. So now that I see the about section, I go to services just to see what type of services he offer. Let's look at therapeutic exercises, adjustments, and manipulations. So I look at that and really immerse myself. Like I said, you already did the knowledge prior to this. You figured out the knowledge on like when you read on like what type of services that these chiropractors offer. You already educated yourself. So just seeing this, now you see what he really offers, and it's something that you can show to them, and you can actually, when you do keyword research to see what people are searching, you can show them some stuff like that. So that's really, really important. So once you start doing that, you want to start local. Don't try to go somewhere far. Don't try to go 6-7 states over. Start somewhere local so you can get in these people's faces and you can actually reach out and touch these people, not like physically, but you can actually be there and show your face so they get familiar when they see you. And a lot of times people like that, companies like that, they like to see when they can see you face to face. Like that's most important. They don't like to work with somebody in the Philippines or somebody in California. They rather work with somebody local that they can reach out to, that got a local number, and they're more keen to call you back or to reach out to you. And when you see them, they're more keen to work with you. So start local until you gain the credibility, and then you want to go national. And then after you figure out everything, you get some money in your pocket. You start getting your first client. You get your second client. You want to legalize your business. So then I use this service called LegalZoom to legalize my business. You can do it easier, but I like to just get the process done. I like for somebody else to do it. I don't like to work too hard on actually doing this. So then you can just go to business information. You can go to look at their services. You create an account first, and then once you want to go through business information, you want to go through here. You'll create it. Like I said, remember, getting your name for your company is very, very important, because once you legalize it, you want to go through here. So let's just go through. What did I search earlier? We're gonna go through Forward Thinking Marketing Pros. Where we gonna do this right here. Like I said, this is all real time. Exactly what I did to get to where I'm at right now. And then I go through here. And then you just go through, you just put all your information in. I'm not gonna do all of this because it takes a pretty long time to do this. So once you go through there, try to get the most cheapest options. Don't try to get everything that you really don't need, like attorney time, stuff like that. Keep it very simple, very, very. Don't go overboard, because you'll end up paying more than you have to. When I got mine done, when I did mine, I think it cost me about to legalize everything, cost me about $500, $600. I could have done it for about $200 by just going in and doing it by myself, but I just didn't have the time because I was working too for somebody else, and I was just so busy with doing everything that I needed to do, and I wasn't really focusing. And I just said this would be easier just to save up some money and then get this started. But don't let that deter you from getting started. That's the most thing. Don't let that deter you from getting started. You want to get started now, and then you can legalize it, and then you start paying your taxes on stuff like that, setting up the business accounts, the banking accounts, once you get everything going. And step number 8 is to join a BNI. You could join a BNI or a Chamber of Commerce. I'm gonna go BNI Michigan because I'm in Michigan. So this the Business Network International. That's what the BNI is. And then you can go on here and check this out. Let me show you something that's pretty cool when you go in here and you're looking at the BNI. So you'll put your zip code. Oops, that's absolutely not my zip code. So I'm gonna go back real fast. That is not my zip code. 4E124. So I'll put in my zip code here, and then you can look at the chapter directory. You can do chapter search. So let's just do the chapter directory, and you can scroll down. So these are all the different ones that they have here, that they have in my area. So now I go here and I look. Now look at this part right here. This will help you before you even join the BNI. Let me show you something that's pretty crazy. You can see the people who's actually in the BNI before you join. Ain't that crazy? So then you'll see like so let's say if I wanted to go for like I said, I try to keep it. So if I wanted to do, let's look at Darren Chidster. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's a cleaning and maintenance service, right? So I go look at them. I look up this whole company before I even go in there. Now I got data. I got stuff that I can do before I even actually get here. And I can know a lot about this guy's business. So before he even started talking, and they'll like that because it'll be interesting to see that somebody actually came in and went in there and did research on their business. Then I come in here and I'm like, okay, and this is his company right here. So, you know, you could do the research. Now you see that he may need something, so you may look at him as a potential lead. But don't try to just come in like, hey, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. Don't do that. Just, let him know that you know about his business, you acknowledge his business, and give him a few like tips and tricks. Tell him like, hey, even if you don't work with me, this is something that I think that you can do well on, that you can capitalize in, and I think you should pay attention to these things right here because you already got the knowledge and you already know exactly what to do once you start educating yourself. So that's most important. And then you can go to your local Chamber of Commerce. So let's go here to google.com, and then we're just going to type Chamber of Commerce. I'll just do it like this, near me, right? So you will find your Chamber of Commerce that's near you. There's a few near you. You can go Southern Wayne, wherever you at. Once you type this in, Google automatically do a proximity search, and it'll find you a Chamber of Commerce that's near you. So let's click on this one here. All right, my computer lets me live, and it goes faster. Okay, so you'll go in there and you'll find the Chamber of Commerce. You'll go in the section, you'll register, or you'll become a member. If you're not, you could just join now and go through here like this. And once you join this Chamber of Commerce, they'll give you a full list of everybody that's in the business. They'll even come out to your if you have an office, they'll even come out and do a ribbon cutting ceremony, which is something I'm actually going to get done, and I'm going to have this done. So they'll do a ribbon cutting ceremony when they come out to your office, which I think is cool, and it's good for PR too as well. So you'll want to do that, and you get to shake hands and talk to a lot of people. I joined the Chamber of Commerce back I think in 2017, I believe 2017, and this was one in Ohio, and they was real good. They made sure I had everything I needed. It was real good people. So just join the Chamber of Commerce that's near you. Now step 9, I'm gonna just go through this part real fast. Well, not real fast, but I'm gonna just let you know that step 9 is to provide this is to get your first client. Once you get your first client, you want to provide outstanding service. Like, make sure that you provide outstanding services, like, and focus on customer service and making sure that their experience is the great experience. I think that's most important. Let's see if I can find a customer service. So you want to look, if you don't know what customer service is, like a lot of times we think we know what customer service is, but to really break it down, you want to focus on big brands, on how they do their customer service and how they really focus on their customers on the long term. Like really focusing on your customers, because you can have a a great product. You can have a great service. You can be the best that you want to be. But if you don't know how to put yourself out there and have great customer service, and your customer service is terrible, and nobody knows about you, I'm telling you, you won't go far. So that's most important, is to focus on that. After you do, after you do such a great service, this is step 10. Then you want to ask for a referral. Let me see right here. You just ask for a referral, and this is just Google this on how to do it. You can Google on easily how to ask for a referral. And your customers, they do this too. Like your clients, they do this too when they do business. The best business is referral business, I found, because they pretty much hot, ready to go. And I think that's most important, is to always ask for a referral after you've been with them for a couple months and you got great services, and you ask them how it's going, and they're like, yeah, we really like what you're doing. And you'll say, hey, Dr. Seuss, hey, Dr. Seuss, I want you to, do you have anybody that you could recommend me to that you'll think I can do another great job for and provide more value for them? And then after you ask that question, you want to say something along the lines like, to give you an incentive to help you out too. If you can find me somebody that does a great job that I can work with, that I can become a partner with, I'm willing to give you a free web design, on top of what they're already done, a free website redesign, or you want to give them 20% off of their monthly retainer fee, or whatever it may be. Make it pleasing and appealing for them. So that's the next step. And then step 11 is start investing. After you start getting money, start getting these clients coming in. You want to start investing into your own agency, going to seminars, attending webinars, and having better software. So if I wanted to, I'll just go to digital marketing. What is it? Seminars. Let me see. I'm gonna go right here. So I go to a digital marketing seminar. Now I'll really go find out. So they got one that's like, you see this like for SEO, social media, SEM. It's different kinds. So you look at the Chicago's #1 conference. You want to go and really educate yourself on these seminars, because it's going to give you that competitive advantage over a lot of competitors. A lot of times they get the money and then they don't care too much about the clients, and they're going there and just get the money, and they don't make a better service, better software, and stuff like that. So joining these, going to these digital marketing seminars, you're going to learn something from everybody. Some may be great seminars, some may be bad seminars, depending on the value you get out of it. I believe the value you get out of these seminars is most important. So these are 11 steps on actually how I started my agency, my marketing agency, and how I'm keeping it going. There will be more to this. So let me know your comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and just keep it coming, and let me know what you think. Thank you.
Hey, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And let me know if you want information. Leave comments below on what you thought about this video. I appreciate it. Thank you. Peace.